Hello everybody, this is Toby again here with 216 Auto Restoration, 1968 Chevy Corvette. So, I've done a couple small videos on this car. But yesterday I actually started to do some work on it. Sanded this whole area down. This had some fiberglass across here, so I sanded that down because this area back here, this whole area was broke right there, and you can see all the holes and everything that are there still. And I'm gonna have to fix all of that, but I did some sanding on it just as a discovery type of work to see what I'm up against here. Got a lot of repair work to do on this back end, as well as in addition to a new lower valance back down here in this area down here. There's a new valance I have sitting over here that I'm gonna have to put on eventually. But I also sanded across this area back here. Somebody put some fiberglass on this years ago. As you can see, it's just, man, it's just really pitted, and just this whole area was just sanded down. You can see where, like, they must use almost a grinder on there. There's a big divot there, big divot right here. And so I've got quite a bit of work ahead of me on these areas here, and also just working my way down the car a little bit yesterday with sanding with a little bit of 80 grit. And going pretty easy because I don't want to get into the fiberglass of the car itself that hasn't been added. Like a lot of this, of course, was added. That's not factory. That was added after the little wreck that happened when it got cracked back there when the car was dropped. But I sanded a lot of the red paint. This car was originally red. So I sanded quite a bit of that red off to make sure there's like no cracks or anything underneath it. You see where there's a little bit of not quite filler on here, but the car's pretty smooth in most of the spots. And this hood is going to be a challenge for sure. Still not quite sure what to do with that hood. I'm gonna have to do some thinking on whatnot, because as you can see, it's sticking up here in the back. It's laid down flat on that side there. Not quite perfect. It's close, but it's definitely not going to do. Sticking up way over here. If I push down on this, it brings it down, but there's nothing to keep that down like that right at this point. And also when you push down on that, it brings the front of the hood up like this. So whoever worked on that hood, maybe they didn't have it on the car when they did it. I'm not gonna trash on anybody's craftsmanship here. But if I push down on the hood here and get that even here, it actually brings the hood up quite a bit up in that area there. The only way to get that to sit flush